Hey, what is going on? It is Basic Bros Reactions here, and today we are going to be doing a special reaction where we're going to be checking out a special anniversary video in release from I.O.I to Suddenly. And man, this is gonna be like such a walk through memory because I was actually a fan of K-pop back when the competition Produce 101 first came out and everything. I didn't watch that series a ton because I was just kind of getting back into K-pop, but I just remember the impact that they had. And it's just so crazy to think about back then with like the competition series, because even though it was still rigged back then, but there was just something that was so fresh about it, and where it was making these groups like really, really huge. And I just remember because my favorite in the group and one of my favorite idols just period is CHUNGHA. And so just coming back to this and just remembering the impact that they had is just like, it's just so crazy to think back, that they were, at one point, they were just as big as Twice, and it's just so crazy. And just to see how, they have gone on and been doing successful things, some of them being in groups. I was actually a big fan of Wiki Mickey, and I was just really disappointed about how they were handled. And, Somi, who, was another one of my favorite, and just seeing how things happened with her, and even CHUNGHA, but seeing them, continue to be in these different groups, soloists, or becoming actresses, has just been really, really dope. And I'm just so happy to see them come back together for this, because honestly didn't think that something like this would happen. Like I thought that, maybe they would do like a little, video or get together like they've done in the past, where they'll do like a little video call or whatever with, most of them together. But to see them actually doing some music and stuff is it just makes my heart like so happy, just because, like I said, so many memories come to mind. So I'm excited to get into this reaction. I hope that you guys are excited to get into this reaction too. And with that, we will get into it in 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. This is just hitting me in the feels. On vocals. It's just pristine. So beautiful. goodness. This is just like oh, this just makes me so incredibly happy. Like, I just like, oh my gosh, man, like I said, just so many memories. I mean, they are so incredible, and it just like I'm so happy to see them together and just that joy and everything like that. But then there's also a little small piece of me that heart just breaks a little bit because it's just you know that there was so much potential even when they like even when seeing the two that were in Pristine and just remembering how much potential Pristine had and how they were just like disbanded, thinking about CHUNGHA, thinking about just thinking about some of the ones that I kind of kept track with after the produced series and after I.O.I, and just kind of the difficulties that they've had to face in the industry. And it's just like, it breaks my heart a little bit because I know that like, if, they paved the way for like, a lot of these future competition series, and like, it just kind of, it sucks in the sense that like they had to go through all these hardships so that some of these companies and some of the program itself could learn. And now you have like these groups like Le Seraphim, you have like you have IVE and everything that have really been able to benefit to a degree. I'm not saying obviously they have their own talent, it's not because, but they learn from the blueprint from like these missteps that happen with these girls. But it's so great to see them back together. They are so talented. They were just so much fun. And it's just, you look back at this stuff and you see them even coming together and you just remember how fun K-pop used to be. I'm not saying that it's not, but just the differences in how K-pop is now compared to then. And so it's just great to see them and just have all of those memories. And they're just such great vocalists and they're just so much fun. And they had so much personality, and seeing them still have that, and just to see them older and just more mature and just more sure of themselves, it's just so great to see. And then also it was great to hear a lot because a few of them have gone on to become actresses, and so to hear them singing and doing all this is just great because they kind of a lot of times when idols become actresses or actors, it's almost like they try to separate their idol career like completely to a degree because they want to be respected as actual actors or actresses, and so they don't want to seem like a gimmick or whatnot, and so they usually try to pivot away from from the idol lifestyle. And so it's just cool to see some of them that I was like, I don't know if I'm ever going to hear them really sing again or do this stuff, be back there and everything. So it was just, I don't know, I mean, this was one of those songs, and I feel like it's one of the few times where like we've done a reaction to like anniversary song or whatever, and it really like hits me where I'm like, oh, I totally get, because in the past, even when doing reactions, I'm like, oh well, if you're a fan, I'm sure you like really enjoyed that, or it's like that blanketed statement. But for me, it was just really cool because it's like, okay, like I love this song, and I can completely get if like people don't get it or whatnot. But for me, I just loved it. I thought it was beautiful, even without all the history. And I've said this before, I would be like with some of the previous ones that we've done that were in the realm of anniversary songs, where I'm like, oh, that's a beautiful song. I just got that emotionally connected to it. This time it was a beautiful song and I'm emotionally connected to it. So I enjoyed it. I mean, for me, like, I I mean, honestly, for what it was and everything, I'm honestly, and I can't remember the last time, but it just really hit those feels. I think it's 10. Like, I loved it. I understand. I loved it. It was for me, and I enjoyed it so much. And with so much chaotic music, which I do enjoy, don't get me wrong, it's just nice to have these beautiful songs with messages and just really bring that other side of things. Because as much as I love my noise music, I do love to be moved by a song and by a video and by, just all of that. And that really did that for me. So let me know down in the comments below, am I crazy, or did you love it too? And let me know, who was your favorite member of I.O.I and what was your favorite I.O.I memory? Like, let's kind of have a discussion. Let's bring it back. Let's bring back some of that old school K-pop. So let me know down in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like and that subscribe button and ding that bell so you get notified whenever we're dropping reactions. And this is Basic Bros Reactions.